It was good, God-fearing people out here helping people get their lives put back together, and I'm very thankful for that. The night that it happened, we were asleep, and we were awakened by thunder and lightning, and I got up and looked outside and saw that it was pouring down rain, and saw some water in the yard and in the street, which no big deal, it was raining hard. Then within about 10 or 15 minutes, everything changed. The electricity went off, and I went and opened the back door to look outside and see what was going on. My house was set at 3 foot off the ground, and water was right at my back door fixing to come into the house. I ran to the front door and opened it up, and water started pouring into the house. Then my porches washed away. Then my garage washed off the foundation. Then all 3 of our vehicles washed off down the creek. Shortly after that, maybe within 10 minutes, our house broke loose from the foundation, and we floated down the street, crashed into the neighbor's yard, busted into the tree, split the house open, caught the corner of her house and ripped open the whole back end of our house. And so now we had more water just pouring in. We were trapped in our house for hours with about 5 foot of water, and there was nothing you could do but just stand there and hope that you saw the next day. The first thing that affected us was we thought we were all going to drown just because the water kept rising and getting higher and higher. Furniture was all floating. Everything was destroyed. We lost everything that we owned. Our vehicles, clothes, I mean, everything. At that time, all you're thinking about is, am I going to live to see another day? Wasn't really thinking about much else. It doesn't really it doesn't impact you until it's all over with. And then you see everything you worked for all your life, it's all gone just overnight. You have nothing. I had heard about the ark. I didn't really know what it was, but I found out through experience. They were there the day after the flood happened. They brought volunteers, they brought equipment, they brought food, they brought clothes. They were bringing anything and everything that we needed. They were coming and checking on us for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, asking what did we need, what else did we need. We needed more manpower to help clean up because we didn't have enough help. And I made a phone call, and within 45 minutes, we had 2 more crews of people just show up, helping all of the neighbors. It's just been a wonderful experience because they made our lives a lot easier. Not only were they taking care and feeding the people that were affected by the flood, they were feeding all the volunteers that were there and making sure that they were having food and water and making sure that they didn't need anything. And if they were lacking something, equipment-wise, they were on the phone making phone calls. People were showing up with more equipment or whatever it was that we needed. And I've never experienced anything like that in my whole life.